We're starting with the legendary singer. We are sure that you remember her from last year, because how could you forget? Deana Martin. We're going to tell you all about great Italian food, rides, and more. It's happening at the 90th Annual Enfield Mt. Carmel Italian Festival. It's taking place this weekend, and you can catch this first guest, Deana Martin, performing at the festival. Nice to have you back.
Thank you. It's so nice to be back. This is so fun.
I love it when you're here, because we can talk for hours. We could, if only this show was an all-day event. Talk to us about being around the Rat Pack when you were a kid. What was it like?
Unbelievable. They were as cool as they looked.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Because they look so cool.
Oh yeah. No, they were absolutely that way. Fun, funny. I have to say, my dad was probably the funniest man I ever met in my life. And that's, you know, he never told jokes. Oh, and look how handsome he is.
He's a good-looking
I
man.
know. He never told jokes. He was just funny. He made everything fun.
Just
and
naturally funny. He didn't have to try, right?
No, he didn't.
And now you decided to pursue a career in entertainment. Was it because you had all these guys surrounding you, or did you have an inkling? What was it inside of you that said, I need to perform?
I just always knew I wanted to do it. And of course I was given dance lessons, piano lessons, you know, so acrobatics and things like that. So I mean, it was like a natural thing for me. It was in my DNA, and I just loved it. But I remember going to the Sands Hotel and watching my dad on stage. When he walked out, and everybody around me went, "Oh, there he is." And I'm going, "Oh, it's my dad." And then he sang, you know, and he was so handsome, and it was magical. And I said, "I want to do that." And then here we are. Yes, I know.
My goodness. And I think it's more than just being a wonderful singer, but also just a good, down-to-earth person who has just this ability to just have fun and talk to people, you know, and I think that's what makes you a great entertainer.
Thank you. You know, I mean, that was so important growing up. We were always taught to treat people the way you want to be treated. Go in, do your work, get out, don't make a fuss. You know, and just, you know, have a good time while you're doing it.
Yes.
And, you know, that's the way my dad was, and that's the way we are. When we come in here and everybody's so down to earth and fabulous, we go and we do our little cooking thing, and then we do the sound check. I mean, it's great. And that thing you do before is really bizarre.
We got a handshake.
There's a handshake.
We've been developing this handshake for years and years, but it's not as good as the singing. What I want to know, though, the Reg, we were just talking about him before.
Oh, the Reg.
Regis Philbin, because he's back. He's on NBC these days with Kathy Lee and Hoda. But I know he and your dad had a special relationship. You've been on his show.
Oh, yeah.
He's a big fan of your dad and yours. He has all the memorabilia, right?
He has all the you walk into his office, he's got the little Dean Martin dolls, he's got all the music playing, he has the chair that that my dad sat in on the Dean Martin show. He's got everything. And I just love his enthusiasm, and he's amazing, you know. I mean, he's yeah, and we did this, you know, and that's how
solid
he is.
Regis.
You do impersonations
pretty
too.
Good Reg. You're a Renaissance woman. Now you're going to be at the Enfield Mt. Carmel Festival. It's coming up this weekend, and you've been doing it for a long time now.
This will be my 6th year.
Wow.
I love them, Chief Carl, and of course his beautiful daughter Audra. I mean, they take such good care of us. We've got Bobby Rydell coming in. Fabulous Bobby Rydell.
I was going to say, that's a big name.
Big name. Oh, and he's going to do all of his hits. And I have Mike Marino, he is the bad guy of New Jersey, the bad boy of New Jersey. But he's not going to be bad, because we have the Little Sisters of the Poor, and we have all of the, you know, kids. Everybody comes to this show, and it's fabulous. 18-piece orchestra, you know, with Rob Zapula.
Rob
there
Zapula.
You go.
We had to get that name right.
Yeah, from the Zapula. It's going to be fabulous.
And this is in Enfield, Connecticut. Now it begins, Friday is when the festival kicks off, right?
Yes.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You are performing on Saturday with the 18-piece orchestra.
Yes, unbelievable. And you know, the arrangements are great. The music is great. There's a lot of humor and fun. But it's just going to be a classy, wonderful family event. Everybody should come, and they will love it. You're coming, aren't you?
Yeah, I would love to be there, Deana.
Okay,
yes,
bring
with the
your
children, and it's really a good, affordable, family fun evening.
Yes.
And actually, tonight you'll be at the Student Prince the Fort in Springfield, doing a talk, and people can come and listen to you and kind of hear some intimate details.
Yes, except they can ask me questions. You know, I'll talk about my book. You know, I have, you know, people always want to know the stories about about, you know, Dean and Frank and Sammy and Bobby and Marilyn
and you
and me. Of
you've
course.
Got stories for days.
Boy, do I! You know, the Buffalo Springfield played at my 18th birthday party.
See?
Yeah.
We could go all day long.
We could.
And people have a chance to do that. They can call and reserve, call the Student Prince in Springfield, reserve their ticket for that. That's this evening, so it's not too late. So give them a call to reserve your spot.
Yeah, that will be very fun. It'll be one-on-one, and I'll just be talking. I'll be showing some videos. Fabulous, fabulous things.
And it benefits Mount Carmel.
That's right, and it's just going to be, you know, this whole weekend is great, and I love coming back here. Everybody, actually everybody in Enfield and here, of course, Mass Appeal.
Yeah.
So nice, and it's like coming home.
So the best part about today, I think, is that we get to spend a lot of time with you doing a lot of different things. So we're making this thing that has me intrigued, meatball teenies. What's that?
Meatball teenies with vodka sauce.
Okay.
Okay. Now it makes sense.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. All right, otherwise it was going to be weird.
Saul Scaclamila from Patsy's Restaurant. He just gave me his new cookbook, and that was one of the recipes that I just love. And you have it over at Patsy's, and so I said, well, you know what? That's what I'm going to do today on the show. It's perfect. And then we're going to have Dina martinis.
Ooh,
okay.
Those sound delicious too.
Tonight we're going to have Dina martinis. All right.
And a couple of tunes. Can you do a couple of tunes for us too?
I would love to.
That is what I'm talking about.
So entertainment, food, and then you can have it all again on Saturday evening, and you can see Dina perform live in Enfield at the Italian Festival. Wonderful. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Great to have you here.